So, to get away from the Korean winter, my family and I are taking a vacation in Guam, which is an island close to the Philippines but in the middle of Pacific. It is a US territory, so they use US currency. It does have beautiful beaches, the weathered architecture, and some wild chickens. Yes.
So Guam has these wild chickens. They live mostly up on the trees, and in the morning they jump down and then roam around, and in the evening they go back onto the trees.
So the population of Guam is around 170,000 people. They do get a lot of tourists. Tourism is a big industry, and then there are US military bases here. Small tiny island with not a lot of landfill space. Everything is expensive here. So I was very interested in the trash situation. Now, it's not a good idea to do dumpster diving when you're traveling, but I thought there's no harm in taking a peek in the dumpsters. So I didn't see any overflowing dumpsters. These blue ones are more common, like Mr. Rubbish Man has written on them. The red one, I think, is for recycling. Plus, I was walking by this shop and there's a bunch of cardboard piled outside, so I think they were waiting for someone to pick it up. I did see some glass recycling containers as well. It's a small island, so I think at least with glass and cardboard, they're good with recycling. The trash itself does get landfill, but I did not see a lot of trash. The roller cart, I think these are also common in the residential single homes. And then apartments have mix, like those larger bins for both trash and recycling. This is the only house that I saw that had overflow around the trash area. I wanted to go and take a look, but there were people standing in the house, like in the courtyard. I do see 2 mattresses. So anyways, so the next day I was driving by and I did get a closer look. So there were some equipment parts, things that look like metal scrap in the pile, but of course we were in the car. I wasn't gonna stop and take a look. Trash bin had a suitcase next to it. Again, I was in my car, so I wasn't gonna go out and take a look. My husband said we are not in Guam to do dumpster diving, so no. He has a point. The suitcase did look nice. I went to a supermarket and the prices were really high. Now, if things are expensive, people are less likely to waste them. And by this, I don't mean that things should get expensive everywhere, but there is definitely an effect of the prices. Plus, it is an island. Where are they gonna, they cannot have a consumer waste culture. There's just not enough land space to accommodate that consumer culture. Consumer waste isn't the only thing threatening the island or the ecosystem in the island. These wonderful, lovely coconut trees that you see, some of them get bitten by this invasive beetle. You see the holes in the trunk of the coconut, so that's a problem. Plus, of course, there's the threat of typhoons, other climate change issues. I feel like the least we humans can do is reduce our consumer waste and other waste. It's all connected, to keep the mother nature from getting harmed. And I also realized, just being here, sitting by the beach, watching the sunset, it just makes me so happy, and that happiness can never be substituted with any consumer good. And yes, I like having a comfortable food and shelter, but there has to be a limit on how much we consume or how much comfort we go for. Like I said, that comfort should not come at the cost of the environment.
I cannot get enough of the beaches in Guam.
Speaking of beaches, I finally decided to actually go into one, like go in the water on the sand. Because so far I've just been observing beaches from, you know, concrete ground or balconies or viewpoints. So I always used to start detrashing uh, parks or beaches when I went before, specifically before I got married or if I went by myself.
So I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't see a recycling bin, and I don't think someone deliberately left it. It's just they either dropped it or forgot about it. I'm gonna put it in the bathroom trash. Oh, there's more stuff around here. Do you see? So again, it doesn't seem like these were intentionally trashed. They were just forgotten, and then blew off in the wind and got stuck in the bushes. But I'm gonna put this here.
And this beach looks very clean. I don't see a ton of trash, I don't see litter. So I'm not gonna try to detrash the beach or pick up litter, apart from what's really obviously in my way, just because I have a baby and I'm trying to get her used to the beach.
You wanna sit here?
And I came near this tree to observe what exactly is the tree, what is the fruit, and I saw little bits of human consumerist waste on the soil or on the beach sand.
I spot some candy wrapper, cigarette butt. Come on, guys, it's 2025. Stop smoking. And ooh, slightly dangerous thing. That's a nail, not like a cork. I can injure someone's foot, and it's rusted. Hold on. Plastic ring. I'm gonna put these in my diaper trash bag that I got for the baby. That way they don't injure anyone on the beach.
So this beach is attached to a public park, which is really nice. And these wild chickens be wilding because the baby is not happy here, so we're gonna head back to the hotel.
Attention beach users, hotel facilities for hotel guests only. So this is where I've seen a lot of surfers go down and then go to the beach. The air is so clean. Like, it's fun breathing in this air compared to the air quality in Korea. The air here is just so much clean, fresh. I don't even know if these are the right adjectives to describe the air. There's a glass bottle there. Now, I'm not touching those things because it just rained and this is very slippery. So I'm gonna slip. I see a cigarette butt.
So driving past this building, I thought this was an incinerator where you burn trash to create waste, but this is just a regular power plant. Guam has had issues with the construction of a incinerator. Apparently there's a law that you cannot burn trash to make energy. I don't know the science behind it, but now I genuinely feel really bad for all the trash that I created, because as of now they have one landfill and this article stated that it has like 40 years of life in it, and I was like, oh no, I feel bad for like all the waste I created, my baby's diapers, and some other like food waste. I hope they go ahead with and get the green light to construct incinerator. But yes, so my trip ended. This trip wasn't for dumpster diving or detrashing, but for personal vacation or family time. Well, I hope this video gave you a little glimpse of life in Guam and how nice it is. Okay, so I didn't do a lot of shopping in Guam, but I bought this pack of 6 Guam snacks. We have 5 people to gift it to, and then the 6th one we'll probably eat it ourselves. Take care.